video will guide BTP and ITP user on how to file Form BIR56A with or without Form IR56B via online mode. Please note that only the authorized signer of the employer may file employer's return or notification on behalf of the employer via online mode. For more details about authorized signers, please read Note 1E of the Notes and Instructions for Form BIR56A. Employers' e-filing services can be accessed via Business Tax Portal BTP or Individual Tax Portal ITP. To start, log into your BTP user account or ITP account. If you log in the BTP user account, you will find this screen. After login, BTP users are required to select from the list of businesses you are authorized to work for, the business in respect of which you wish to file employer's return online before being directed to the Online Services menu. ITP users will be directed to the online menu and are required to select the business to work for later. From the Online Services menu, select Employers Matters. From the Employers Matters menu, select Filing of Employer's Return or Notification. There are a total of 6 steps to file an employer's return or notification electronically. For security reasons, the system will automatically log out if it remains inactive for a period of time. Click Continue when you are ready to file the employer's return or notification. The system would first introduce you to 1. The tools for preparing IR56 form data file which are acceptable for employers' e-filing services. 2. Steps for e-filing of employer's return. 3. The modes of e-filing you may choose. And 4. The personal information collection statement. If you are already familiar with them, you may skip the introduction by clicking Continue to start filing of employer's return or notifications. BTP user may now start to file employer's return for the business you have selected before. If you wish to submit employer's return for another business, you are required to go back to the screen before online menu to select the business to work for. Under ITP, user select to file employer's return for his or her own sole proprietorship business from the menu. If the user wishes to file employer's return for business other than own sole proprietorship, for example a controlled corporation, he or she may do so under ITP if the employer's file number and employer's identification code (ERIC) are known. To file employer's return for own sole proprietorship business, choose the business to work for from the list of sole proprietor business owned. To file employer's return for other business, input the subject business's employer file number and employer's identification code (ERIC) here. Next, you are required to decide the submission mode, that is online mode or mixed mode. If you are an authorized signer of the business, online mode allows you to submit all IR56 form data file together with BIR56A or IR6036B, if applicable, at one go. Under mixed mode, you can upload IR56 form data file for Form IR56B, E, F4M and generate control list for printout and submission offline. Please note that Form IR56G data file can only be submitted via online mode. Under online mode, you are required to indicate the type of employer's return or notifications you wish to file and whether IR56 form data files would be attached. If no data file is to be attached, you are required to indicate the year of assessment involved. If IR56 form data file is to be attached, select the bullet at the bottom. Please select either one of the 3 options under online mode. After selection, click Continue to proceed. If you have IR56 form data file to submit, you will see this screen. In this screen, you have to state the types of IR56 forms to be submitted and whether you are filing a original form IR56B or M with covering BIR56A or IR6036B, B. Supplementary or correction form IR56B or M without covering or C. Employer's Notifications Forms IR56E, F or G. Select the type of IR56 form stored in the data file to be attached. If covering IR56A or IR6036B is required, you are required to select the year involved from the pull-down menu. Click Browse to locate the IR56 form data file to be uploaded. If you are uploading IR56 form data file prepared by IR56 Forms Preparation Tool, you are required to input the self-selected key to open the file before uploading. Only the IR56 form data file generated by a software approved by the IRD or prepared by the IR56 Forms Preparation Tool provided by the IRD are acceptable, and you can only upload one data file each time. After selection, click Continue to proceed uploading the data file. Next, you will be asked to confirm the name of the business in respect of which you are filing employer's return. If you have IR56 form data file to submit, you will see this screen on the left. For no IR56 form data file to be submitted, you will see this screen on the right. The name of the business is retrieved from IRD's database according to the selected business or inputted employer's information in the previous screen. Please check whether the employer's information is correct and whether you are uploading the IR56 form data file if applicable for this employer. If everything is in order, please select Yes and click Continue to proceed. If amendment is required, click the back buttons to go back to the previous screens to make the required corrections. If you found that the name of the business recorded in the IRD's database is not correct, you should contact IRD via the Make a Request or Reply online service. If you have IR56 form data file to submit and the uploading of the data file is successful, you will see this screen, which gives you a preview to the draft control list of the data file to be generated. The Check Control List box displays the business in respect of which you are doing the employer's filing, the number of IR56 form records uploaded, and the total remuneration reported. The Control List box displays the details of IR56 form records stored in the uploaded file. You may print a draft control list for checking. Click Continue if all the information displayed is correct. The system will then ask you to update the business's postal address of its employer's file. If no update is required, leave it blank and click Continue to proceed to the declaration screen. Before signing the employer's return or notification, you are required to declare your designation and select the digital signing method. If you wish to receive an acknowledgement email for your submission, please input the email address here. Click Continue to proceed to the next step. After making declaration, the system will display the draft covering form for preview. Please check carefully to ensure the contents are correct before clicking Sign and Submit. After successful submission, an acknowledgement page will be displayed. You will also find a pop-up showing a zip file which contains Form IR56A or IR6036B, if applicable. Control list of the IR56 form data file, if applicable, and acknowledgement page automatically downloaded to the default download folder on your computer. If you are using the Windows, the default download folder is usually located in C. Uses your username downloads. You can copy the zip file to your desired location and delete it from the default download folder if needed. If there is no such pop-up, you can save these records by clicking Save All Documents. Here are the samples of the EBIR56A and E control lists saved in the zip file. Here is the sample of the E acknowledgement saved in the zip file.